Hey everybody, this is Alpha Zero at your service. I'm going to do a review on the new episode of Kiseijuu, Sei no Kakuritsu. In other words, it's called Parasite the Maximum. Now, this episode was pretty wow, man. Like, literally, eventually it was going to happen. We did see it coming, I'm not going to lie. Well, I didn't expect it to come so soon, but I don't know. Eventually it was going to happen. So if anything else, let's just go. Okay, at the beginning, we see to it that, that Shinichi talks to Kana for a bit about, like, you gotta stay away from me and stay away from other people if you could sense these kinds of things. Probably the parasites itself, you know? And she goes like, why not? Why? And she goes like, the reason being, and then the guy who has an interest in Kana, the girl with the psychic powers whatsoever, interrupted a bit, and Shinichi goes like, hey, I'll talk to you later, alright? Yeah, see you later. I'll email you and so forth. She goes like, hey, you don't have to email or anything, you know? That kind of thing. Later, as the episode progresses, you know, eventually Shinichi told Kana everything, but she does not believe his story until he actually proves it, and I go like, man, that's gotta be a total wreck right there. I mean, like, literally. And she says, like, since I told you my secret, you have to show me yours in the future. And of course, Shinichi did talk to Migi about that, and Migi was reluctant about this. However, Shinichi says, like, I could just call it a bluff or something, make something up. And I just go like, Doc, you think you could just make something up and get away with it? Not exactly. Eventually, you are going to get caught, and you're gonna be put on the most wanted list. The reason being I'm saying like that because, like, if she tells that rumor out, like, for example, if Kana says that rumor out and then the scientists and the other people know, they'll find many ways to find if Shinichi's actually, like, parasite infected or something. Like, we all have ways to finding things out. Don't underestimate the brain. No, that's what I was thinking. So, after that, we see to it that Shinichi wanted to talk to Kana the next day, but he had a date with Murano to the movies, except he decided to change it up a bit. That was pretty much an ugly mistake eventually. And he wanted to change the location because Migi actually sensed two of his people, you know? And he decided to change the location. Kana, on the other hand, did not bring her phone with her, and she tried to sense Shinichi, except she did not sense Shinichi at all. That was a parasite eating a human. She gets hit in the arm, she tries to run, and Shinichi realizes like she's in danger, especially when Migi told Shinichi. He manages to get there on time, but the stabbing was too late. She gets stabbed in the back and through the chest. He gets really ticked up and told Migi to handle the defense. He goes really quickly, slammed his arm right into the guy's chest and tore out his heart and slamming him and throwing him to the wall. I go like, holy dang, man, now you got him ticked. The day of the funeral, there were two investigators or something asked Shinichi some questions and so forth and took a brand of his hair, and I go like, that's not a good sign because eventually things are just going to get ugly. And I just go like, well, nothing goes well after all, you know? And the guy who actually had an interest in Kana punches Shinichi and tries to beat him up, but Shinichi punches him in the face and that's it. It was game over. And Shinichi and it ends with Shinichi banging his hand in a tree, but Migi told him to stop, and Shinichi realizes that his blood is still red for now. And I go like, well, yeah. Well, eventually we all realize he did not cry or he stayed very calm, you know. We all know it's gonna happen eventually. He is starting to change psychologically, and we don't really see this soft side of his human soft side anymore. So, best to leave it at that, and I really don't know what to expect exactly, but things are just gonna get a little hectic around, you know? So, I'll end my review right here, people. Sorry for having this come up late, and yeah, Merry Christmas Eve. I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day, and I'll see you on my next video, probably. Later. Peace out. Bye-bye.